And we found out that you got fired from your job. Okay? Here's where you used to work for. Right? For a marketing company. You were a marketing manager, Daisy.
And the fact that they are exposing all of this information, once again, makes Fresh look bad. It really doesn't make her look bad. So what? Okay, she was a scammer, shammer, and a whore. Who gives a f***? If all of that information is true, who cares? It still does not negate the fact that your boy is a trick simp. Triple TG gang. We back in this thing. You already know what it is if you do not know who I am. My name is Diamond. I run this channel called True to the Game. You already know why you came today. Today, man, we are going to be reacting to Mr. O'Shea Duke Jackson, who comes with some entertaining videos, man. And you know I had to react to this one. I had a couple of you guys want my reaction to O'Shea's video that he just dropped on Fresh and Fit in this whole situation with his baby mama. I don't know what to expect in this video. If you are pimping out a simp, like this video. Comment your thoughts below. Make sure that you do hit the subscribe button, select all notifications so you do not miss an upload where I'm getting you closer to being a pimp, less of a simp. Let's get into it, man. Let's go.
This is getting interesting with the Fresh and Fit situation. You don't even need Netflix. You just need Negro Flicks and watch this. And I'm telling you, this is better than Days of Our Lives.
Yo.
It's better than The Young and the Restless. Any sitcom soap opera. All you gotta do is watch Fresh and Fit. Like every 6 months they do something like really.
Wait, hold on. So I heard about this. Somebody comment down below and let me know. Did Myron really put on a KKK outfit? Or a headdress or whatever? Let me know in the comment section down below. Who jokes about that type of shit? That's wild. And people really follow these dudes as if they are gods, which is crazy. There's so many false prophets out here that you guys really need to open up your eyes. And even if you're watching these guys for entertainment, you have to realize that if your mind is not strong, your mind will be impressed with some bullshit.
All you gotta do is watch Fresh and Fit. Like every 6 months they do something
stupid. Like, why would you do that?
Like really stupid, like getting demonetized or getting kicked off TikTok or making it on the Shade Room.
So they got kicked off of TikTok too?
For saying something about black women. Every time these guys get themselves and their panties in a bunch. And can I get a dun-dun-dun sound effect?
He's just goofy, bro.
Now what's your boy Fresh CEO who's out here? Booty clapper sounds!
Why does he have his fist balled up like he's finna swing on her?
Yeah, clapping cheeks.
That lamb though is crazy.
On an Asian IG model.
When I first saw you, I knew you were the love of my life.
Who is usually very...
I knew you were looking like a walking lick.
Scantily dressed, under the knife, and showing cheeks. And showing fake BBLs and big boobs. But that's another lesson. He admitted, Fresh admitted, that yo, I think I might have came in her and stopped the show.
I might have.
This is not me saying it. Let's go to MTR's video and we'll play it.
Okay,
now,
let's see.
That's not
shout out to MTR, man.
Necessarily what I had an issue with, but the divorce lawyer was telling Fresh to shut up and to be quiet, which I'm sure he had that conversation with Fresh prior to hopping on the call, and then Fresh just willfully admits this little gem right here.
Yep.
But I will say this. I personally should not have nutted within a 304 like this.
And I believe the reason why he had to say that is because he knows damn well he was like in the wrong. He was the one at fault. Had he not nutted up in this chick, bruh, none of us would be talking about these niggas right now. So for him or for Myron to be playing victim after all of this is happening as a result of his poor judgment and his poor decisions, now you want to be upset at the world. Bro, this is the situation that you brought upon yourself. And now that you're getting aired out, now that Shotty is airing you out, now you're upset. But you would have been better off coming on the podcast saying, look, man, fellas, do not be like me. Do not be like me. Do not slip up. I know the pussy feel good without a rubber. I know you want to, nut up in it or whatever the case is, right? I know it feel good. Sometimes you, oh my God, right? And it just happens. But when you don't want a certain result as a man, you got to take it on the chin if that woman does get pregnant and if that woman does want to keep the baby. You try to manipulate the situation afterwards because you weren't being responsible, because your pleasure, you put your pleasure over your responsibilities as a man. That's when it becomes a problem. And then you want to manipulate the women. He's already admitted in the previous video. If you have not watched it, go watch my last video on this, where he talks about how he takes the bitches to McDonald's after getting the A word, right? Manipulating them into getting the A word and never talking to them again. So how many women did he have go through this emotional process? And this is very taxing on a woman as well. Of course, I've never went through this shit, but I have heard women speak about being very severely damaged behind feeling like they needed to make a big decision like that and being manipulated and influenced by this man to make this decision, not on their own accord, right? But because this man, ain't no telling, maybe he would have offed me, maybe he would have got somebody else to off me. So this is just not right. As a man, step up to the plate. And if you don't want certain shit to happen, you take all the necessary precautions to avoid this situation from happening. Come on, man. Come on.
Really?
Yeah, that's Fresh admitting that, right? Let's stop the show. There's some information out here that this lady is a scammer, a con artist, and other things, right?
And if she is, she conned the fuck out of you, buddy.
Right, Myron has said this, but I don't want to use his clip. I want to use somebody else's clip, like Coach Greg Adams. Shout out to Coach Greg Adams because he also covered this. Let's play the clip.
So they're getting ready to go out to dinner, right? From the source that I have. They're getting ready to go out to dinner. And she apparently has 3 different cell phones, right? And one of these cell phones is unlocked and sitting out.
Her sugar daddy phone, her trap phone, what other phone? And her personal phone.
So he goes to grab the phone. I think a text comes in, vibrate, whatever. Oh, here's your phone. Wait, what the And on the phone is literal text messages on like Telegram or WhatsApp or whatever with a bunch of dudes. And he's like, yo. It's like, what the in his mind, she's just talking to him, right? So she looks, and it's just... So if you click on one, you see that this is actually a financial exchange being taken place for sexual services.
Alright, so this guy must be connected to someone who knows.
Now, once again, this is he say, she say. Unless we have solid proof and evidence, that we can only say that he said and she said. Something like this, a testimony from somebody on a witness stand with no evidence and no solid proof, probably is going to get thrown out in court. So let's just say that. But it's not too far-fetched if she is the woman in that video that was aired out. Just saying. And once again, it does not matter if she was a scammer, a shammer, a tap in, if you got BOA or Wells, if she, no matter what, if she's selling her coochie like hotcakes in all the states, everywhere internationally, it doesn't matter. The fact of the matter is, the reason why Fresh is in the predicament he's in is because Fresh put himself in the predicament that he is in. When you make your bed, you gotta lay in it. It just is what it is.
This type of detail, or he's making it up. We're just presenting this side of the argument,
right? Or he's making
because
it up.
Nobody has this side of the argument, and all arguments are fair. If this woman can come up to you guys, and I find most men ignorant. If you guys can buy that this woman's pregnant when the baby is the size of a grape seed, or the baby right now is the size of a grape seed, if you want to say that. We've determined that, and I know this. I've actually have 2 children. I've gone through 2 pregnancies in the marriage, not outside kids. A 3 to 5 week pregnancy. Y'all getting finessed. This is a shame. And I said this on Friday or Thursday. No woman that's 3 to 5 weeks would probably announce that she's pregnant.
And again, you guys can go and look at Fresh and Fit's video, dismantling Abba and Preach with the truth. And you hear what the guy is saying.
So, sooner or later, we are going to figure out whether or not this woman is really pregnant. And if she's not really pregnant, look at all of the turmoil that you put yourself through over your own irresponsibility. This dude Fresh had to admit it because he knows that he wasn't being responsible. So in his mind, shit, she might be pregnant with my baby. So if it does come out that I am the father, I need to go ahead and own up to the fact that, yeah, I busted up in her. Call me Machine Gun Walter. I'm about to say Machine Gun Kelly. Machine Gun Walter, right? I was pum at that motherfucker multiple times, dog. Right? So it's just like, come on, man. Come on.
And on Coach Greg Adams' video that...
And you know what? It'll be the biggest L, but the biggest L that he could turn into a W if she's not really pregnant. Or if the baby is not his. He could turn that W into a win. As long as he learns the lesson, right? I tell you all the time. You take a L. There's a lesson to be learned. If you learn that lesson, apply that knowledge that you learned. You apply that knowledge and you can actually make it a W, because going into your future situations, you will not have that happen again, which in turn does turn into wins and not more losses. So hopefully he does learn his lesson from this situation. And let's hope that he gets the W on the other side of all of this, man. I wish the best for him. I really do.
Allegedly, someone reached out to him to say that this lady is a scam artist. This lady has done some terrible things and everything like that.
And this is what happens when you have no game. You can get scammed. You can get shammed. Like, niggas lose their mind when it comes to a baddie in their eyes. All you got to do is be a baddie in their eyes and they will sell their soul to you. Hand their balls over on a silver platter to these bitches, right? So, hey man, it don't surprise me.
And this is what's going on. So let me just say this. They're talking about she's a sex worker, video evidence of it. She steals money from their clients, all of that. She got fired from her job for fraud and theft. Yeah, things like, hold on, let me see if we can play that clip.
Here she is. We obviously blurted out.
So she had a hell of a lot of motherfucking plastic surgery, y'all. Comment down below and let me know what you think, because this looks totally different than this.
Yeah, things like, hold on, let me see if we can play that clip.
Here she is. We obviously blurted out.
Holy shit. It looks like a totally different person.
Personal information so that we wouldn't dox her. But it's to show you guys that we know what we're talking about here. We actually have her Jin Chen. That's your real name, by the way, Jin Chen. It's not Daisy. You run around calling yourself Daisy Chen, but you're really Jin Chen. Okay?
I mean, not everybody uses their formal name. So, she's wrong for having a nickname?
And we found out that you got fired from your job. Okay? Here's where you used to work for. Right? For a marketing company. You were a marketing manager, Daisy.
And the fact that they are exposing all of this information, once again, makes Fresh look bad. It really doesn't make her look bad. So what? Okay, she was a scammer, shammer, and a whore. Who gives a fuck? If all of that information is true, who cares? It still does not negate the fact that your boy is a fucking trick-ass simp. Come on, man. Are we trying to avoid and cover up what's really going on here?
Or should I say Jin Chen?
My God.
And we have the documents to show that you got fired and why you got fired. Again, this is all in Chinese. God. But guess what? My boy We Rise once again, aka Chinaman, the guy that I play Overwatch with and we rage together when we destroy these scrubs. He went ahead and translated for you guys. Once again. Shout out to the Chinaman. We got the official documents. Shout out to We Rise. He's on the line as well. But here it is. Here's why she got fired, guys. Okay? Miss Chen Jing, you have been working at Shanghai B-Main.
This is all I saw. The worker is not competent for the job and is still incompetent for the job after training or job adjustment.
Performance Agency Co. since July 2nd, 2018, and your current job is a business assistant. The 3-year labor contract signed between you and the company on July 2nd, 2018 shall be terminated on August 3rd, 2018, and the employment relationship shall be terminated at the same time due to the following circumstances. What else was going on in 2018 when she got fired from her job? Around this time. Oh! She was stealing money and negotiating for fun with people in rooms. that which we showed video of earlier. Oh, interesting. Very interesting.
All right, let's say those things are true, and I probably believe they are true. It's not still dealing with the position that this guy.
Thank you, O'Shea, for bringing it back. What Myron is doing is what a lot of people who like accountability and responsibility do. And they like to go ahead and shift the blame and shift the focus off of the person who is actually the main reason why this is a situation to begin with.
Still, no matter if she was stealing money or not, if she's lying or not, how did he meet up with her and he started booty clapping sounds with no condom on? How did he even meet her in the first place after 3 months?
I'm sorry, I'm convinced that nigga was paying for the pussy. We already know he helped her pay for her Van Cleef, what was it, like a necklace or something? He spent $15K, she spent $15K. So he was already tricking. Instead of allowing her to buy her own shit, knowing damn well she hasn't earned the shit. I know damn well she ain't earned the shit. This dude was paying for the coochie cooch. That's the fact of the matter, bruh. You spending $15K on a chick, and probably way more than that. The Van Cleef receipt is the only thing that we have seen, but it's probably numerous things. I'm pretty sure there's so many other ways that he has tricked on this woman right here. Myron, you tried your darndest, you tried your best, but your best wasn't enough. And matter of fact, that made, like I said, that made Fresh look even stupider, man. Stupider isn't even a fucking word, but that's how stupid it is. That's how stupid he looks. It's really crazy. Like, the more allegations you put out on this woman, the more shit you say, and more shitty of a person that you say she is, it makes Fresh look even fucking worse. And then y'all were defending her too in previous podcasts and shit. You know what I'm saying? Oh, she's not this way, and you know, I want to protect her. That's why I don't like vlogging with females, because the audience just doesn't know how to take it. They want to tear her down and call her this and call her that. No, she's not this, and no, she's not that. But now she's everything in the book, right? Come on, man. Stop it.
See, they're trying to go around and assault her character, which I'm not even dealing.
Character assassination, bro.
With her character. Who cares about
who cares?
her character? It doesn't change
matter.
the fact
Doesn't matter.
that Fresh CEO is doing something contrary to what you guys talk about. You guys have built $1 million business of giving guys the facts, the truth about women, the truth about the red pill. So how is it that the teacher doesn't follow his own advice? And you guys are trying to make it something that it's not by talking about everything else, which completely has nothing to do with the conversation. It's almost like story time music. I'm driving down the street, right? And a car is in front of me. The car stops abruptly and give me a wrecking sound, Demo. I hit the car from the back. No Diddy. Hey! I hit the car from the back, right? So the car stops. I get out like, yo, why'd you slam the brakes? The guy was like, yo, you hit me? And then somebody comes over and they're like, hey, man, I know that driver, bro. That guy has like 4 DUIs. He stayed driving drunk. So I try to go to court and say, listen, yeah, I hit the guy, but this dude has a history of driving drunk.
Right.
So therefore, the case against me should be thrown out.
Facts.
The judge is going to say, well, if the police officers were there that day, did they feel he was drunk? No. So that has nothing to do with this at all.
All of that other shit is superfluous information, irrelevant ass information that is not needed. It is not necessary. It ain't necessary. Once again, the fact of the matter is your boy is a trick ass simp who tried to manipulate a manipulator and got manipulated.
No. And I get what they're trying to do, point out that she's a liar.
Yeah, of course.
And I would probably believe that because she was like, she's a Christian and, you know, she doesn't believe in abortion. Okay, we know that she's a liar. You worked really hard to get to where you're at. So how are you still dealing with the same chicks that are low level like that?
And not only is she a liar, you attract what you are. You're a liar too, Fresh. So you can call her out for scamming and lying and shit, but you're a liar as well, Fresh. So, hey.
What was the point of you getting...
When you are a certain caliber of man or woman, you attract higher caliber men or women. I don't even want to say higher caliber because it sounds too much like high value man, high value woman. You attract better quality. Let me just say that. You attract better quality women and men when you are a better quality man or woman. When you ain't shit, you're going to attract ain't shit motherfuckers. And don't get me wrong, I'm not saying as somebody who is a better quality person that you won't have some low quality people try to come in your life, but you being the better quality person that you are, they're not going to they're not, first of all, they're probably not going to be able to enter your reality. And if they, by the slight or odd chance that they do enter your reality, they are going to be gone in 60 seconds. They are not going to last long, right? They're not going to last long. So once again, this is on the man, which is Fresh, right? This is all on you, buddy. This is all on you. Not saying that she hasn't had her faults, and I'm not saying that she hasn't done things that weren't wrong in the situation. But this all boils down to you being irresponsible, Fresh. You getting away with it so many times out here with all of these girls, making them get rid of their pregnancies and stuff like that, right? And this one wasn't going for it. Whether she's lying or not, whether she comes out to lie or not, it scared him enough to admit on his own podcast that he slipped up and nutted in the chick, bruh. And it might be his. So he better hope that it's not.
All this money. You getting all this money and living in Miami was supposed to be able to deal with high quality ladies that are not like this. But Fresh CEO is so busy hanging out every night trying to clap cheeks. Isn't that what the lady said here?
No,
That's because his looks, money, and status, that's what he leans on, right? He leans on appearing to be a high value man, yet you have no game, which is the reason why you ended up in this situation to begin with.
Hanging out every night.
This nigga does not. How are you a high value man and you don't value yourself enough to protect what you got going on? Your image, your generation of kids to come, right? Like protecting your energy, for Christ's sakes. But this is the high value man that people look up to, bruh. Come on, man. He don't even value himself.
Trying to clap cheeks. Isn't that what the lady said here?
No, I pay. We go out, you pay the food, you ask for delivery, like.
Yeah.
And you used to do it with him too.
Yeah, I do that.
And you have the receipts like an Uber Eats, so
Yeah,
come on, like.
Yeah.
A gold digger doesn't do that.
A gold digger doesn't do that. I was like even considering about his health because he go to the club all the time, He stays up very late.
Right, because he hangs out all night long looking for chicks to bang based on nothing because he doesn't qualify them. He uses y'all's little YouTube money. Stop the show, y'all demonetized, so you're not getting that no more. Can I get a sound effect?
Oh my God, man.
So y'all little
Look, I'm not gonna make fun of nobody getting demonetized, bruh. I feel for you. If you get demonetized, I feel for you. I'm not even gonna put that bad juju out there, bruh. But that's tough.
Humble money and y'all Patreon money to go and trick it off on these Stadianas.
Trick it off.
And then you want to get mad when somebody wants to call you out for tricking it off on these Stadianas.
And these niggas talk about they have so much game, yet you are on sites like SugarDaddy.com. You are over here trying to buy bitches, buy their time, buy their coochie. Like, come on, bro.
Crazy that y'all like that. But hey, it's not my fault. So guys, what do you think?
Hey, O'Shea, shout out to him. Shout out to him, man. Look, this is a crazy situation, bro. Hopefully we are nearing the end of this whole saga. Hopefully nothing else transpires from the situation. Hopefully Myron can shut his fucking mouth and learn his lesson, because he just added gasoline on the fire when he tried to expose old girl. So hopefully he shuts the fuck up. Hopefully everybody shuts the fuck up on this situation now, man. We said what we said. She said what she had to say. They said what they had to say. Now let's shut the fuck up. It seems like everybody wants to, like, the lawyer already said shut the fuck up. Myron continues to talk. He continues to come on another show and talk. I'm like, if I was the lawyer, I'd be like, motherfucker, what the? They got to be paying that lawyer some serious money, bruh. They got to be paying him some serious money, because these motherfuckers won't shut up. But guess what? He don't give a damn. He's getting that check. anyway, man, let me know what you think in the comment section down below. Do you think Miss Daisy, Miss Chen, whatever, Jing Chung, do you think that she is a scammer? Do you think that she went into the situation to manipulate Fresh? And that's the thing, man. When you come in a situation from the wrong place, when you come into a situation tricking off your money, when you come into a situation leading with your wallet, when you come into a situation saying, you know what, I'm going to tell her everything that she wants to hear, but I don't really want a family with her. I don't really want to be with her, whatever the case is. And whenever she does get pregnant, I'm going to tell her what I've been telling all these bitches. I'm going to take them to McDonald's, get them a McGriddle after they end their pregnancy, right? And I'm just going to do this to every woman. That shit is going to bite you in the ass one day, and this is the day. And hopefully, he better hope and pray that she's lying. He better hope and pray that that baby is not his, if there is a baby at all. Okay? Look, if you want my help directly so you do not end up like a Myron Weasel Gaines or a Walter Simp, don't know his last name, make sure that you hit the link in my description down below. All right, book a call with me. If you need advice on a specific situation, we can break it down and make sure that you do not end up like a fucking Myron or a Walter. If you are pimping out a simp like this video, comment your thoughts below. Make sure that you hit the subscribe button, select all notifications so you do not miss an upload where I'm getting you closer to being a pimp and less of a simp. I will see you in the next one, and last but not least, I'm out this thing. Stay true to the game.